Can't get a game for free. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's some cash please. Yeah. She got a way of making the block free. Cash please. Yeah. Can't get a game for free. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right. I might just pay the fee. She's some cash please.
And we're back. It's your host with the most, your boy Dr. Shep, and coming back across the track once again, my friend. I walked on water, I walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. And welcome back to the doctor's office, y'all. Tonight's show is called It's Your Time. You can't deny it. Even if you wasn't even thinking that your time was gonna come, it's your time. Now, if you're into astrology and all these things, you understand me, what your sign is, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, you understand, Aquarius, you understand me, Libras, you understand me, Leos, you understand. It's all of y'all. It's all of our time at the same time. That's what we are spiritually and consciously. Everybody get a do-over at this time. So I just want to make y'all aware of that. Some people just live life and they really don't do the astrology thing. They really don't do the planets aligning thing. But they still have to go with what happens because these things align. Even if they don't believe in it, it still affects their lives and they don't know it and they don't understand it and they take it as, nigga having problems. Or nigga is lucky, or nigga, something like that. But I'm here to tell you that's happening because it's your time. Can you dig it? It's your time to actually you dig, back in my day, we used to call it following a dream. If you had something that you wanted to do that didn't consist of getting up in the morning, doing 8 hours for some company or something like that. If you were an artist, if you were a musician, if you were a preacher even, if you were, something that ordinarily is not considered as a job. It's your time to do that now. Whatever your wishes were, whatever your hopes were, and if you're available to do it, this is not the season to let it pass. The good books say there's a season for everything. Turns out there's a season for it being your time too. What I mean by that, all the lights are green. All you got to do is get in your car and drive in that direction. Now, because it's your time, don't mean it's going to come knock on your door, come fix you breakfast, and put it in your lunchbox, and hold your hand and walk you out the door. No. It's your time. But you got to get up, see, and what we call chase a dream. Because this time is the high probability that dream will come true. Now, I'm not talking about, if you want to be a rapper, or, if you want to ride the pole, what I'm saying? Those things don't count. I don't think you can classify, coming from the ceiling down to the floor as something spiritual, even though, a couple cats have had spiritual experiences. But if you had an idea, if you had some sort of aspiration, maybe younger, and things wasn't, going well or it wasn't the right time. Well, I'm here to inform you that now is the right time. I've never been to Vegas. I've been in a lot of places, but I've never been to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? But if I did, right now, it's my time too. And I feel if I take them dives and blow on them, Papa needs some new shoes. Baby need a new dress. It's gonna happen. Cause it's my time. But I gotta get to Vegas first. You dig what I'm saying? It's your time, but you gotta position yourself to meet that's waiting on you. It ain't gonna come get you, but it's your time. You looking good, you feeling good, you got that power in you. Don't use that just to chill. Go get at what's out there for you. It's waiting on you. I promise you it's waiting on you. And I don't have to be specific in this message. Because this time is it's on for everybody. If you believe in astrology, if you believe in Christianity, if you believe in Buddhism, if you believe in Islam, or if you have no beliefs, it does not matter. Because the true spirit does not deal in any of that. When they say it's your time, and you got to be ready. You got to be ready for the chances for you to be higher than any other time that you've been on this planet. Your success rate is great right now. Yes, it's scary to trust. Most relationships end because of trust. It's scary to trust. And you know what's crazy about that? It's even scarier to trust yourself. That's scary. But this is a good time to trust because you're not alone. Because it's everybody's time right now. So you got company. And while everything is going well, my second subject intertwined with that it's your time. Being that it's your time and things are getting clearer to us and everything. I was thinking about the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. And so I'm thinking it's everybody's time and everybody's having this positivity going on in their lives. I'm like thinking, wouldn't that be a great time to start a village? While the truth is coming out and you can teach that to your child, or you can conversate with your family and have new insight on who we are as a people. Wouldn't it be a great time to start your own village? Because you need help. With the way they structure things to put us in this position, you need help. I don't need my neighbor gossiping and whines on. I need her to make sure my son get off this bus and he's not doing anything, that he ain't supposed to be doing. You dig? I need my neighbor because I don't get off of work until an hour and 30 minutes later than he gets home from school. And I need her to, substitute mother him for that hour and 30. We need a village, y'all. That village kept us safe. Thank God for being born in the 70s. That village kept us in line because we knew Miss Gemma Lee was watching. We knew Miss Nosy Azel was yeah. We knew Miss Johnny B couldn't wait to whoop us. Anybody cheer. Wish you would come around here, fucking around. Get your ass whooped and I'm take it to your mama. And that was okay back then. Because it was a strange thing. Some mamas knew they had bad kids. That's why they gave you the speech before you left the house. If you got the speech before you left the house, that meant you was a bad kid. Then your mama ain't gonna tell you that because she love you. But if it started off, hey boy, I want to tell you one thing. Don't you take your ass out there like you ain't ate no food before. Like I don't feed your ass. You understand me? Don't ask for nothing. Don't put your hands on nothing. You understand? Because you was bad. But you've been told that before. We shouldn't have to have this speech every time we need out. So you knew that. But now, none of that is taught. And a lot of the young ones, they try to do what I call on hands learning. Wait till the bullshit happen and then try to teach. No, that's a bad time. The shit done already happened. We gotta get this bond money together for this dumb motherfucker. The shit done already went down. On hands teaching is not the way to go. You did. So if it's your time, what does that mean for you? That means that everything is going well and you just, are you going to just sit back and wait and be in the same position with all these good things happening? Or are you going to take advantage that it's your time and institute those things that you have right here in your heart that you know that you want to aspire to do or who you want to aspire to be? It's your time, cuz. You can get down right now. Now, the only way that works is that you connect with what's providing you with this time. It's there for you. All you got to do is just get on your feet, bro. Head that way. Somebody gonna meet you. The man said if you take one step, he'll take two towards you. So, if I y'all, I'd be stepping, cuz. Because I've been stepping. And I'm here to tell you that it's true. This is not just a me thing. It's true that it's your time. It's my time. It's her time. It's his time. So what you gonna do with it? A lot of times it's been my time. Back in the day, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. Back in the day, I used to have for some reason, I used to have a lot of car wrecks. But I wouldn't be the one to drive it. I was just involved in the car wreck. But boy, every time I got that insurance, it was my time. You did? It was my time to shine. And that's what I thought. I would get the little, Geico check. And boy, I'm telling you, I burnt that hoe up so fast. It was like I never had no money. Still had whiplash and I was broke. Because I thought that was my time. And for a week or two, it was. You did? And that would happen. Boom, boom. It would happen all the time. Every time. It's my time, boy. I'm going to get this money. Every time. And it would go just as quick as my snap. You dig? But see, now, this time, it's not for the... This time, it's for... And that's my hand signal for it. This time is forever. Won't be no quick. This is your time to make your stand and leave your mark on either your family or this planet. That's what time it is right now. We're not talking gold chain, gold teeth, and big little holes and you know all that. Because I can truly say, if I take the chance to be who I want to be, it would help somebody else. Wouldn't just benefit me. I get no enjoyment in that. Just benefit me, and I can walk around and I can brag and tell people how much I'm above them because I achieved some sort of level of monetary respect or whatever else is out there. No, if I get a chance and it's my time, I'm going to spend that being in service because I think I have a knack for service. Henceforth, somebody allowed to say my name. Some child probably be told that that man is the reason why this or that or that or that. Then I live on then. There ain't no money value on that. So it's your time, people, to make your mark. It's your time to stand up for yourself. It's your time to step up out of what we've all been under. This spell. This spell where this illusion that we have, if we work hard, you will achieve the American dream. And I ain't heard a lie since Erica Kane lied to that fella that she was fucking around with on the story. All my children, Guiding Light, or whichever one it was, General Hot Pillar. I ain't heard a lie like that since then. No. You'll only achieve true living when you stop going within yourself, going outside of yourself, looking for your happiness. You see, you gotta look inwardly because everything that you probably design your adult life on is the things that you hold on to from your past. That's what makes you an adult. Not because you get bigger, not because you get muscles, not because you grow facial hair or you get nice, breasts and your booty get big. That does not make you that. Your experiences as a child does. And if you want to run down the list of things that have fucked us up as a children, go get your popcorn and your Coke and come back and I'll tell you all of these things. But not right now is not the time for that. Because I'm telling y'all, the slate has been wiped clean for you. You sitting around and you don't even know that you've been given a pass, cuz. I've seen this. I'm witnessing it right now in my own personal life. And I was told this was true. And I'm not going to say I did not believe it. I was intrigued by it. And I waited. And I did what I was told to do to receive the full benefits of it being my time. And I'm here to tell you that it's true. Now, I'm not saying, to each his own. But in honestly telling you, I would suggest that you try to speak to yourself and gauge what yourself says to you and take it personal because it's yourself. If you're not going to listen to anybody else, respect yourself. Now, one thing I do know, and this is fact, that you cannot tell yourself to not tell yourself the fucking truth. Yourself gonna tell you. all day motherfucking long, and your hard head ass ain't gonna never give in to it with yourself. Fuck the person at work, fuck the person on the phone, fuck the person on Twitter, fuck the person on Facebook, my brother and my sister. Yourself. Now, some of you is out there, you feeling that it's your time. But because you've been a slave so long, you don't know which way to run. My advice is trust your gut right now. Any other time I wouldn't have said that. I'm saying trust your gut right now and get up and go get what's for you. And it's interesting because I didn't know this. I'm just spreading the message because I feel like I'm compelled to let you know what you're feeling right now. I know that we went through all these changes in the last 3 years, y'all. But this feeling in the air right now, it's unrecognizable because it hadn't happened in our lifetime. But somebody else has felt this at the turn of, you know, our history has changed over and over and over again. And actually history repeats itself. So we're not the only ones that has been here. So there's no need to spaz out. You will survive. But in order for things to change in this transition, you need to know that this is your time to be a different person where you have different results in this next life that we are fortunate to live without dying. Everyone that's alive right now is witnessing a rebirth of where we exist. Everything has changed right before our eyes. So what you're gonna do? You're just gonna be a relic and give up and say, "Well, fuck it, hell, I just wait on tax time." Shit. Nah, not meant for us to do. Everything is changing to give you an opening to let the world know who you are. That's why those positions are coming open. That's why ain't nobody going to work. That's why nobody is playing the game anymore. Because the game need to be restructured. In order for it to be restructured, you, I, everyone has to really know what they want. Not just what you need. You, your parents' parents, their parents, they did what they had to do because of what they needed. They needed a house over their children's head. They needed food. They needed clothing. They needed money coming in. So they followed the protocol. But the protocol, y'all, has been broken. How can you continue to use a broken system saying that you're living good or that you're living right or that you are an awakened person when you follow the same protocol that has got us here? But no, it's your time. You, personally. Not us as black people, not because this just don't stem to us. But it just so happened to be an opportunity for us because we are the most talented. So I imagine if you get to showing your real self, ooh wee, then we got something to negotiate with. Because fat asses is not gonna do it. Going to get breast implants from Mexico ain't gonna do it. Eyelashes ain't gonna do it. Pink, lime green hair, all that shit is not gonna achieve where we all need to be not just you personally, where you can go and you can buy the green hair, or you can go get the fancy car, or you can go buy Balenciaga, or you can go buy them stupid ass red ass rubber boots and shit. You can do all that shit fine. But as a people, that's what time it is. When I said that we, at this point, we should be start creating a village. Yeah, you should. Because as far as I see, everybody balling. That's what y'all make it like on Facebook. Everybody balling. Everybody chasing the bag. Everybody got the bread, the dinero, the scraps, and all that. Everybody got it. So why you got it? Why y'all ain't create no villages where you can protect what you have and be a help to, you know, the community that supports you, brother. Somebody supported you. That's why you got that money. Either was a prostitute, either was a crackhead, either was somebody. Whatever you do in life, somebody supports you. You dig? So with that alone, you have a responsibility. Not just to keep taking and taking and taking. You have a responsibility. So why not start to create your village in your own neighborhood? Even if you start off with six houses in your neighborhood that you could depend on and y'all depend on each other. You give them the right after vetting them and knowing that they're honest and good people. You give them the right to look after you and your children. And from there, that village gets bigger. And the thing about back in the day, this was an agreement that didn't have to be made. It just happened. Miss Louise, if she seen you out there fucking around, she gonna whoop your ass and take you home to your mama. And it didn't have to be talked about because it was embarrassing to your parents for you to go out there and act a damn fool. Yeah, mama, she hit me hard. Yeah, I'm finna hit your ass hard too. Out there acting the goddamn fool. I'm glad she tore your ass up. So you might well go and take off all them 19 goddamn blue jeans you got and them 13 sweaters, cause I'm gonna get to your real ass. Yeah. And that you don't know how many you don't know how many lives that village saved. I raised my hand. And to this day, it still saves my life. You did. It's just that we all act. Man, it's crazy. As a people, I think we are in the worst condition out of all races. But we act as if we are having the fucking time of our goddamn life. And it's not. If the time of your life is being deadbeat daddies, if the time of your life is music and living out the fantasy of music in real life, living out the fantasy of television in real life, then you're not even real. You are script. And that's what we all have been. Whatever script in whatever generation they put out, we followed it. But now it's your time to write your own script. It's your time to start doing things to change your own circumstances, because the guardian angels are on your side. Your ancestors are even working for you at this moment. While you sitting there and you in despair or you don't know which way to go, there's people working for you that you don't even recognize. So whether you in despair or not, these things are still going to happen because the people are working for them to happen. So all I'm trying to let you know is that, hey, it's your time. Regardless of if you're around people that are keeping you in the same area or the same frame of thought, then you need to go. You need a vacation from those people so you can realize your task. Somebody's always giving you something to do. You know, when do you do for yourself? So you have to make that time to see yourself and know that it is your time and see that, because I'm absolutely not wrong in this. I mean, across the board, it's everybody's time right now. How will you use it? Will you take your time and the opportunities that's given and the blessings that are given, the spiritual blessings that are given, to avoid foolishness? Do you feel like, getting things that people didn't think you would have is successful with your time and the spiritual gift that you are being afforded right now? Because everyone is. No one has an excuse right now at this present time. The planets have aligned and the restart is real. The board has been wiped clean. And if it's not been wiped clean for you, just hold on a second. They get into it. They're erasing everything. You're going to feel it because you're going to feel like you're going to have a what's next feeling. And that what next feeling is what you should use for the question for yourself, because it'll be your decision, because it's your time. This is one of the times you'll get to make the decision. Not life, not college, not whatever structure that they put out for us. This will be the one time where you get to decide your exit plan. You didn't get to decide your when you entered this place. But your exit plan, you get to decide that. Because it's your time. Can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody give you an excuse not to take it. That's where we are. Now, I'm not only a spokesperson, but I'm a client. And I'm a witness to that. It is your time. Undeniable. Not just where you have to lie to yourself, oh, I'm finna go out here, I'm finna do this damn thing. You don't have to do all that. What you have to do is be ready and prepared for this thought or this dream or this want that you've been wanting all this time. This is the best time to do it. Yes. And there is a time limit on it. The window will close. I'm sorry I don't have that information to tell you, but I'll bring it back to you and I'll let you know if the window, when the window closes on it. And then, because you expect it from your spirits to take this opportunity. You're not expected not to take it. Things are gonna flow like you took the opportunity. But you got to take the opportunity, dog, to even, to even get to that level. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is your time because it's mine, and I didn't expect it. But now that I realize, there's no doubt that it is my time. And I would love to create me a village where I can have some sort of security and uh, be confident that me and mine have a backing, because that's what we had. And oftentimes if you grew up in those times, oftentimes we give our parents credit, but our parents had help. They had help from their grandmother. They had help from their sister. They had help from the oldest child. They had help. And it was through that village contract. Somebody could actually hold you responsible for your child not being, taken care of. Yeah. That's how strong the responsibility was back then. Somebody could actually hold you responsible. Like that child was your child. And that person felt that. We all know that's kind of a little different now. Because kids are more victims to, my God. So if I had to rediscover something that was good for us, that would be on the list. Because now we are suffering the opposite of a village. Every house is a village, but they all at war. Wish you would put your hands on my child. Yeah. And that's whether you knew your kid was bad or not. You know your kid bad. Ain't nobody got to tell you that. But your kid will go and fuck somebody's shit up. And you don't want nobody, you're not around, obviously. He's not being properly looked after. And, most people done gave an ass whooping or received one. So, you ain't got to have a license to whoop nobody's ass. So, most people know how to whoop your kids' ass. Because you gauge off of what they done, They do some bullshit, you just slap them on the hand. But if a motherfucker go and steal your purse, run your credit card up on PlayStation shit, and look at, buying porn and monkey porn and shit, yeah, he need an ass whooping. So, it's different levels of ass whoopings. But back in the day in the village, them people knew the level of ass whooping you needed. They did. Now, Miss Adele, she didn't fuck around with you if you were bad. Fuck whooping your ass. I'm gonna take this afro rake, bust you in your goddamn back with it. Cause you was a nigga then. You wasn't no child. You was a nigga and whatever you did. Knocking on the woman's door, running and all that old kind of shit, throwing eggs at the car and all that. Yeah, you a nigga now. You need your ass whipped. And that's what a village done. Because otherwise, if Miss Adele was not there and you would have did that to somebody else, they bust a cap in your ass or the authorities will be called. And the way prisons are being stocked nowadays, hey man, village saved us, man. So we need to start thinking about that idea of bringing the village back. Bringing the trust back. Yeah, people do crazy things out there, y'all. And they always have. Even in the 70s, what we talk about, well, I love to talk about the 70s like it was so good, but they were doing that shit back in the 70s. But what you did, you actually interacted with people and you relied on your spirit about them. A lot of times it was right, sometimes you might have been wrong. But we don't do that anymore. And I'm telling you that our spirits are talking to us more now than they ever have. Why y'all can't hear it? Why you can't hear what's happening? Why you can't hear your loved ones talking to you and saying that, hey, man, this shit could be totally different? Why did y'all give up these lessons that we taught? Why do you think we had these things in place? Why do you think we had mothers and fathers in the house? What uses do y'all think these provided? Why are y'all going directly against the teachings of your ancestors? So look what you suffer. But however long you suffer, it's over with now. Because this is your time. This is absolutely your time. There's no more bullshit. There's no more excuses. There's no more the white man this, the white man that. There's no one but you and your opinion and your aggression about your life. Not just the life you live, but the life that's going to affect just more than you. The life that's going to affect your child. The life that's going to affect your neighbor. That super talent that you have, or that smarts that you have, that's going to create something that the world don't have at this present time. It's time for you to step into your time. Forget what you were in high school. Forget who made fun of you, or forget all of that. That's done. Forget that you're mad at whoever, or forget that somebody did this to you or did that to you. None of that matters at this time. Now, 3 years ago, I couldn't have said this because it wasn't that time. But now it is. And instead of me coming on here talking about foolishness and who did what or whatever, I'm letting you know personally, while you're listening to them, you're letting your time slip. Because this window will close. Don't let that window close before you put your foot in it. Don't let that window close before you bring your idea to fruition, when it has the best chance of success. Right now, this day, and going into tomorrow, you have the best chances of success if you only realize that it's your time. Now, you can take that as go play the lottery if you want to. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about them real winnings, where your family has respect, y'all have togetherness, and y'all work together for this idea, and all of you at this time are powerful. All of you, whoever you decide to work with, it's their time too. So be careful. Don't get willy-nilly with this information. Don't go out and be, reckless with this information, because it's definitely true. It is absolutely true. It's your time. And I'm only informing you because I want to see it. This is not the only time that it's been the people's time. This has happened to us several times, but in those days, I don't think we took advantage of it. Nobody told us that a time would come when you could actually, and spiritually and receive and, output this time. Because some of you are going to do things prominent with your life. And what I mean by prominent, it's going to affect other people. Whatever you do in your life is going to affect other people. But in this time, it's like we can all affect each other because we are given a chance to be the greatest me or she or he or us that we can be. And that's what time it is. It's your time. Fuck what they said. Fuck what they gon' say. It's your time. But nobody, nobody can activate that but you. You can sit on it, think it's gonna be more valuable later, or it could devalue in time. It could devalue in time. Who knows? But you won't know unless you get up off of it, get up off of that thing, and dance till you feel better. It's your time, people. And I'm so glad because I'm seeing great things. Man, when you could see it, you know how you see something bad and you never forget it? Why do you think that is? Probably because you look for it. Nobody ever told you that good things is happening for you and you don't even know it. Good things are happening for you at this time. I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. All you have to do is see it. And once you see it, you will never forget it. And just like we rely on other methods of getting reassurance, like praying and talking to Jesus and asking Jesus for this and asking Jesus, man, you talk with your spirits also because they're with you. See, Jesus is up on high looking down, but the spirits, one specifically came with you to help you and to bring into fruition what you manifest for yourself. These are the people you need to talk to because they are with you. Your ancestors are with you. Some of your people are with you, and they are all going to bat for all of us. I imagine they see what time it is. They know we need another level of consciousness and another level of understanding to where the good that we work hard for every day, not knowing that it's never going to come, we can find in our ancestors and our spirits because they're going to work with us to give us the needs of our heart. And once that happens, you know, those needs of our heart are pretty much similar with everybody. So this is where we're headed, people. And I'm telling you because we need more members to this train of thought. We need more members. That's why I'm letting you know, hey, it's on for you right now. Fuck what you in. What situation? Because I'm telling you, I'm not speaking from, you know, outside the store window. I'm in the business, baby. And I'm telling you it's your time. And you can squander that like we have times and times before. Or you can let that seep in. And you can tell yourself, okay, this is it for me. I'm finna make a move around this bitch. I'm just saying, that's how I would say it. You know, I think I said it like that. You know what I'm saying? This is it for me. I'm finna make a move around this bitch. Yeah. And I hope that resonates with you. And I hope I explained this weird feeling that you've been feeling. I know we all have. Because it's all our time. So you gotta have an indicator. You gotta be feeling out of place or this weird feeling. You gotta be feeling that way because it's all our time. And you don't know what's happening. I'm telling you what's happening. Either it's a conscious draw or it's an unconscious draw. But the draw gonna get you. You're gonna wake up, can't sleep, odd thoughts, odd, strange, eerie feelings. All this happened to you because you're not recognizing, and these are indicators of you're not recognizing that it's your time because you're used to the, you know, used to the bump and grind. Yeah, you're used to the negative or being in the negative. But this is your one true chance where you get to open your mouth and say what you want. This is your one chance to open your mouth and speak what you want your future to be. Now I'm telling you, you can listen to this, or you can not. And you can continue to have these strange feelings. You can continue to find money on the ground and not, you can continue to have these things happen to you and you just think it's luck. No, it's not luck. It's your time. And it's something to find more valuable than that money on the ground. This is the time to find you. And boy, when you find you, you're going to be solid on you. And that's when shit get to happening. When you're walking with that swag in you know, because it's real. And this is what time it is for you. It's not just me experiencing this. I'm just the one that recognized. And because I recognized and I did my research, I found out everybody is experiencing this here. Some of y'all hidden at the devil's den, the gambling shop. Some of y'all hidden at the casino. Some of y'all done got a raise on your job. Some of y'all badass kids done found Jesus. You know, all kind of shit. All kind of shit winds on. And you're not recognized. So here on 1 point motherfucking zero, y'all know my stilo. We talk, you know, this living room conversation you did. And during the living room conversation, we gonna say it all, man. We're not gonna sit here and just do foolishness and talk about what so and so did and all that there. When it's a good message to be relayed here. Y'all, this is our time. So while it's your time, I got to give you the things that came to me that you have to do. You have to like kind of free your own self to really enjoy this time. You got to let go of a few things to really enjoy this time. And you have to trust that what you are experiencing is real. And I think that would be the main thing because that honors the spirits or the ancestors or, okay, let's say it, Jesus, whoever y'all want to say that's doing it for you, that honors them because you recognize them. And that's all they want because they cannot do for you if you don't speak your, if you don't say it out your mouth. And if you saying it to the wrong person, then how they are supposed to respond. So I'm trying to learn you something here. That works. Because I don't want your time to come and go and then you be standing in the same place that you were when it came. I don't want you to do nothing. Better yet, I want you to get out and experiment. I want you to get out and see if you can feel yourself and see where you want to be and see where you're strong at. Because it's your time. And I'm going to tell you, there's not too much failure involved with this time. It's not too much non-understanding going on during this time. You understand. And you will understand. And you'll be successful. But y'all don't squander this time, because this means a better future for us, and it means a better future for those who come behind us. And that's what I'm saying about taking this time and letting the real you come out. Because I don't think any of us are just, there's people out there that have mental problems, and the real them come out and you might not like it. But most people, I think, really has a natural nature of goodness. So if you let that come out, the less that I gotta watch you. You let that come out, the less that I would trust my child in your presence, or if you have to keep that child. That's how we get back to a village. Because right now we can't trust each other. Y'all done took on too many of those white folks' evils for who you are. Yeah, they made us, sure enough. But they didn't make your soul. They gave us their junk food. They gave us their junk cars. They gave us their white women. But they didn't give us our soul. They didn't give us that natural, uh, uh, you know, relationship that we have with this earth. They didn't give us that. They didn't give us the natural righteousness that we have. Meaning that I could go move to their neighborhood and they'll toilet paper my house saying nigger get out. And they can move to my neighborhood and come have coffee with my grandmother in the morning and eat breakfast, and she look forward to them. The fuck? That's not us, people. So this time that's happening to us for us to restart our essence, you need to take that, man. For us as human beings, this is a one in lifetime chance to work. You know what? They can wipe your credit. You start over. You did. You can file for, chapter 1. They'll wipe your shit. But there's never been a time where you had an opportunity to wipe your spirit. We don't get that chance. You thought you got that chance when we went to church and listened to Pastor Patterson do his thing. You thought you was doing that. No. This is the real true chance to wipe your spirit, people. Not your memory, but your spirit. Because it's your time. What you think that means? It's time to come clean. You can drop off all that waste from the last 425 years at this time. Try it. If you think I'm lying, this is what I want you to do. And I want you to call me on it. Fact check. For all my people that are watching this right now, this is my challenge. I want you to speak to your inner self, because that's where your spirits reside. And they waiting on your command. That's what's so crazy about it. We never. Okay, I don't. This is gonna stem off into another conversation that we'll do at another time. But I want to say it. I just truly believe that we've been. See, they say it's power in the name, but you got to know somebody's real name to really get that power. You understand what I'm saying? I can't call you Jesse when you Joseph. And Joseph is where the power lies. Not in Jesse, because that's how they wrote it in some book. You have to understand, if there's power in the real name, then you have to speak it. So, at birth, somebody came to this through that Stargate with you to protect you and to help you along your way to manifest the things that you manifest in your mind. And they are right there waiting on your command to help you through this life. That is the secretary that is between you and who we call Jesus and God. He was sanctioned to come with you and to help you along your way. So my challenge is, you speak to that person. You speak to that person that you call a conscience. Our conscience talks to all of us. Who do you think that is? Speak to that person. And I dare you to ask them to make some positive change in your life. And wait a day. Or wait 2 days. And then you get back with me. And either you're going to tell me, Dr. Shep, thank you for that prescription. Or you're going to tell me my medicine is no good. And I'm putting my doctrine on that. Can you dig it? I dare and challenge all of you to recognize that angel that was sent with you and to ask him for your needs and see what happens. Because they're with you right now. No, they're with you right now. You can be afraid or you can be a true heart and try it. Just try it. For whatever opposition you're going through right now or whatever you really truly desire that has positive applications. I dare you to ask that person. You know, even if you don't know what name, you don't have to say no name. Acknowledge them. Let them know they're there and tell them what your needs are. And next Friday, you leave me a comment on what that spirit did for you. Your personal bodyguard. That's what they are. Say something to them. I dare you. Now here on 1.0, we don't make too many challenges like that. But I want you to know that this is real. More realer probably than what you've experienced being a Christian, Buddhist. This is real. And I want you to check me on this. Because I'm not only a spokesperson, I am a client. Hey, it's your host with the most, Dr. Shep, coming back across the track once again, my friend. I've walked on water, I've walked on land. I got kings and queens that want to shake my hand. Who am I? The doctor. Take one of these and call me in the morning. The challenge is out there, people. Every Friday at 8:30, we are going live here on 1.0. And as usual, I want to give big thanks to my mother company, Black Earth Inc., and my girl in the Wheels of Steel, Q, and my co-producer, Miss Amanda. Man, we're here, and I'm so glad to be able to bring you this message. And if you are a new viewer, I want to thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll be here every week on Friday at 8:30. You dig? And we'll be going live with some of the best subjects and some of the best guests here in fantasy land. Online, baby. It's your boy, Dr. Shep. I want to say peace. Love you.
Can't get a game for free. Shit, I got some change on me. Look into my eyes, moving it right.